guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video I'm going to just be talking about my experience with autism. In case you guys wonder why I'm wearing a niqab in this video, I actually do wear a niqab all the time, but in my YouTube videos I usually don't. I don't want my comments to get disabled, so I'm keeping my face covered, and I'm also wearing it just 'cause I've been wearing it all day. I think it's cool looking. But anyways, so I'm gonna basically just be discussing like what it's like to have autism, how autism works, and just basic things like that. I try to get good lighting that's kind of up high. I'm sorry if the video looks weird. So the most basic, like the thing that I get asked the most is just kind of how autism obsessions like work together, you know? So you guys know how my YouTube channel I talk about that type of stuff a lot, and how I just talk about how like a little bit different than other people. So being obsessed with something as an autistic person is like, it's basically the same as when you see something that's like really, really creepy or really disgusting, and even if you're not directly thinking about it, it's like the image just stays in your head. It feels the same where the image always is in your head, except it's like that all day, every day, for how long the obsession lasts, and it's also like a positive thing. So the image is always like right in the center. Because when I'm making videos or doing something that has nothing to do with it, the image stays in my head. So I always already am thinking about it, so when someone brings it up, I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that. So yeah, that's like the thing that people wonder the most. Like the thing I get asked the most. And one of the other questions I get asked is, how does like an autism obsession like get to someone? So you can't really pick specifically like what you want to be obsessed with. It's like the obsession sort of just like gets to you. Like it's the type of thing where you don't like think like, oh, I want to be obsessed with this. It just like naturally comes over to you, kind of thing. Like if you see whatever it is and like your brain's just like, oh, this is fun, I like this, you know, it will just stay over to you. I found out when I had autism when I was around 6.5 years old, I think. I was like around 6 or 7. But I had autism symptoms before like it fully developed, so I was completely born with autism. I mean, you have to be born with autism, but besides that, that's sort of like when I figured out I had it. And another thing is, I'm thinking, if you guys want more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. Like I said, the comments will be turned on, luckily. Tiring. So, another thing with autism is, people with autism sometimes get, like, tics, like a tic that I have, which, a tic that I have is sometimes I might do this, or I might kind of do that a little bit, which is, like, normal, because people with autism sometimes get tics. The tics aren't as, like, severe as, like, Tourette's or anything, but it's not, like, as, like, strong, like, as crazy, but it's very mild tics, like, nothing too noticeable. Like, you might kind of blink a little bit, or you might blink a little bit, or you might, like that, you know what I mean? That's, like, another thing with autism that a lot of people don't notice, is, like, a little tics like that. But, it's easier to not do the tic than Tourette's people trying to not do the tic. That's another basic thing people always wonder. So the next question is, what are the most common things that autistic people get obsessed with? That's my cat meowing. So people with autism, things like dinosaurs, trains, computer type stuff, and like words and numbers, like writing, things like that is like what autistic people very commonly are into, but I'm not into either of that. I'm actually into people, you know. I get obsessed with people that I have crushes on. Yeah, just imagine the center of your brain all day, every day being a certain person. Yeah, that's just like my personal thing. But like I said, like, not everyone is like that. And I think obsessions with subjects rather than people is like a little bit different. Because when I used to be obsessed with a video game, and it's an obsession that lasted like 3 years when I was obsessed with a video game, which was my first obsession. I would talk about it like all day, every day, but it was like kinda different than being obsessed with a person. Feeling is different. And that's like how that works. So the next question that I get asked all the time is, how do you deal with bullying? Believe it or not, I'm not offended by bullying anymore. Not at all. And I think it's actually very easy to not be offended, because what someone says doesn't make reality, you know? Like, someone's opinion doesn't create reality. And the person probably doesn't even mean it, so I think that people with autism take everything very seriously, so I personally would not worry about anything that someone says. So I think it's easy to deal with bullying. And another thing that I always get asked is I always have people ask me if I have sensory issues. As you guys probably noticed from my clothing, people with autism have a hard time buying new clothes, like, and trying new food. Like, I only eat the same few things. I only eat the same few foods, and not only that, but people with autism also are very weird with clothing, like I was describing. Like, people with autism very commonly wear the same clothes over and over. They won't wear certain textures. Like, I hate wearing jeans, and I don't like wearing socks, which is a very common autism thing. So that's like one of the things. I keep thinking I hear my cat meowing, I'm sorry. And yeah. Like I was saying, all autistic, well, I don't know if it says, but not all autistic people are the same. Some autistic people are mute, they don't talk, or they don't talk very much. Not all autistic people are the same. Autism is very unique for like everyone. They all experience things very differently. So if you recently got diagnosed with autism, just know that what I'm describing might not be true about you, you know? People are all different. They're all different. So yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. So yeah. Bye guys.